Alright, hello everyone, it's Happy, and today we're going to be talking about the upcoming update in World of Tanks Blitz and the HD models that come with it, as well as some bugs and other features within the game. So without further ado, let's just start the video. But before we start, I would like to ask you guys to smash that subscribe button, as well as like and comment underneath this video. Furthermore, the gameplay I'm showing in the video has nothing to do with the content I'm talking about. This is just for your entertainment sake. So anyway, let's start. And the first thing that I'm going to be bringing up is the HD models for the Vickers Light tech tree, obviously. So starting with tier 10, we have the Vickers at tier 10, of course, the light tank, and it looks superb. As you can see in this picture, it is the normal Vickers without any camo, and the second one is with the legendary camo. Both of them look very good. And I think that the HD models actually make the tanks look so much better. Like if you turn on the medium settings on the Yo, it looks like a standard or average looking tank, but with the high settings on, of course the Yo looks completely different, and the game is starting to look like World of Tanks PC more and more every day. However, the thing I would like to complain about is like they're adding one tech tree HD model per update, and so if you think about it, in a year they are going to add like 12 tech trees, which is really nothing. So in a year's time, I really hope that it's not going to be 12 tech trees, but a lot more than that, because I really want the game to look a lot nicer. But from Wargaming standpoint, of course, they need to make the player base more hyped every month, you get me? So they can't be adding like 2 or 3 tech trees every single month in order to lose the hype, if you know what I mean. Furthermore, I think they're not going to be adding a lot of popular tanks yet in HD models, because again, it's all for the hype. I don't think they're going to go with the IS-7, E100, E5 popular tanks like this just yet. They might do so in a few months, but not yet. For now, I think they're going to stick to unpopular tanks, such as a few mediums, maybe a Sheridan, E50M or something like this. It would really be nice to see the IS-7, more popular tanks being updated into the HD models. I would love to see the IS-4, maybe the AMX-50B or something like that in the next update. And I would really want Wargaming to add, 2 or 3 tech trees into HD models from next update onwards, because one tank a month or one tech tree line a month is really bad, at least in my opinion. So that's that. Of course, the Vickers still looks insane, and I'm really hoping to see the tank in randoms. Of course, they're also updating the tier 9 and tier 8 FV tanks, obviously in the same line as the Vickers, and they also look superb. As you can see here, this is the tier 9 Vickers, and here's the tier 8 FV light tank from the British tech tree. As you can see here, both of them look superb, and I think that these HD models really make the game a lot better, and they push the game forward even more. And so I think World of Tanks Blitz has a big future ahead, and the game will live on for a lot longer. Furthermore, in other news, of course, as you all know, they are adding better vision in terms of the fact that the weak points or the red spots of the tanks will be seen a lot better. And this is again a very good thing for beginners, but for more or less experienced players, this is a bad thing, because this means your tank will be penetrated a lot more, and this means that your armor will play less value in the game, which means you lose more HP, and the more HP you lose, of course, you live less and therefore do less damage. Your win rate, damage, etc, everything is affected. Therefore, this is technically a nerf for heavily armored tanks such as the IS-4, the E100, the Mouse, etc, because before, when your armor was more or less pinkish or reddish, you could still tank shells or people wouldn't shoot in certain spots, but now 100% people will avoid shooting certain spots, and therefore, the chance of blocking a shell will be a lot less. But of course, there are some bugs, as you can see here in this screenshot. The E3, for example, there is a big bug with the red outline on the tanks, which Wargaming still has to fix. But hopefully, Wargaming will fix all of these issues, and we will be able to enjoy another part or the feature of a game without any bugs in the future. Of course, for newer players, again, this will be very, very nice. This means that you will be hitting more shots more effectively, etc., etc. But again, for experienced players, this isn't really anything new. This might even be a slight nerf for heavy tanks or armored tanks in general. So that's that. Apart from this, Wargaming are also adding some new tanks and new HD models. As you all know, there is obviously the Kampfpanzer 50T, which is a German medium tank at tier 10, which will be a premium more or less. And again, as you can see here, there is an HD model for it ready, and it will look superb, as you can see here. Now, from the statistics, it does seem like a decent tank, like an E50M, which is really, really cool, and I would really love to try this tank out in the future. Furthermore, they are also adding a French Panther tank at tier 6, which will also have the HD model applied to it. Now, it's really cool that Wargaming are adding these HD models, but I would also love to see some premium tanks at tier 8 or 10 also get the HD models, because I think a lot of people are really anticipating for them as well. And obviously, we are really hoping to see all of these tanks in the game in the future, and this is something everyone should look forward to. So with that, I think this video will definitely come to an end. If you guys enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe underneath this video, and I'll see you guys next time. Happy is out. Bye-bye.